Here we go. That's really... You can't buy that sort of BBC makeup. There we go. I better join you.
Feeling happy now.
Where's mine, then?
Look at this warrior paint.
It smells like a garden centre. It's quite nice.
That's what happens when you stick me in the bushes backstage.
There we go. Oh, well, this is lovely. This is wonderful. Now, we were wondering, on a kind of less kind of jungly and kind of more domestic level, the kind of things that you struggle with.
Things I struggle with. Wow, gosh. Well, it's half term. So I've been, so I got back from the jungles of Panama a couple of days ago, straight into half term, which has been fun. Yeah. But Shara sometimes goes a bit of shopping. I struggle with it. It's a bit for me like kryptonite. No, like clothes, or I go into a shop and it's like I feel the energy drain from my body, you know. So, but yeah, half term's fun. We live on a barge on the river on the Thames, so we went this morning upriver in our little little boat. Went to the London Eye. So, yeah, I love it. Very nice to be home.
Well, we're going to talk more about half-term, aren't we? Do you look funny as well?
Yeah.
Anyway...
You look better than me.
Alice, you got off lightly.
Did I? Well, hey, you could have, gone for it. But we'll be talking all about your new series and your brush with Obama a bit later on.
You know, there's some nice little bits in the show that almost off camera where he's going, you know, Bear, you have no idea what the bubble is actually like for me. You know, you can't just go and get a coffee and it's... And it's a sort of reminder that actually it's... You know, even when you're the President of the United States, you still got to kind of, you know, there's protocols and all of that. So, but he was just amazing, and it was such, as I said, such a privilege, a day I'll never forget, and hopefully we gave him a good time. Fear and prejudices of certain foods. You need energy. If you're going to last the course, you've got to eat. So these guys had to eat, you know, this whole lot worse, but it's for a purpose. They need that energy. They've got to move. You know, they've got a lot of work to do. They're crossing ravines, crossing rivers, you know, all of this good stuff. But it was an incredible series for us. I feel it was definitely a harder one than we did last year.
Really? Why did you say that?
Well, it's a very diverse environment. We were in the jungle last time. This time it's brutally hot, 40 degrees plus, and then you'd have torrential rain and, you know, high mountains, big distances. And so really in at the deep end. But I love Mission Survive because you really see what people are made of, you know, and you can look at them all on day one, and we had everyone from Neil Morrissey to Michelle Collins to then Stuart Pearce, all these sort of different types. And you never know who the hero is going to be. You know, it's not always a person who looks like kind of this. It's often the quieter person who can dig deep, find that positivity and that resourcefulness under pressure. And so I love that because you see that slowly emerge as the days go on.
Well, let's take...
It'd be hard being a vegetarian, I'll say.
That'll be the least viewers, maybe. But it's really hard, isn't it? Because people, they surprise themselves very often when they're up against it, backs up against the wall. Please tell me that Chelsea Healy is amazing, because I love Chelsea, and she doesn't, you know, on the outside, she doesn't look like she would survive a day. But I think she's a real tough cookie underneath.
Well, I've learned on these shows, never judge a book by its cover. You're right, you don't know. You know, last season, Vogue won it, who is incredible. And you wouldn't have called that on day one. So, you know, you don't know until that pressure goes on. We're like grapes. You don't know what we're made of until we're squeezed. This squeezed them big time. It was a mental journey as much as it was physical. It was psychological, definitely for them, because... Well, I won't spoil it, but you'll see it, and that pressure really ramps up as the episodes go on.
Brilliant.
But I'm really proud of it. I'm especially proud of those 3 finalists who are with me at the end. Incredible personalities, and the winner, boy, did they deserve it.
Well, we're looking forward to it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Have they got mud on their faces as well?
Well, one of the first things I did, I say, hey, the Wild's a great leveller. Here you go.
Have a face full of that. Mission Survive starts on Thursday, the 3rd of March. It's on at 9 o'clock on ITV.
Now then, we know that you love motorbikes, yeah?